In this video, I'm going to be attempting to beat every single map on 100 times speed. Now, I've already beat Monkey Meadow and Tinkerton on 100 times speed, so we're going to start on In the Loop. I'm actually going to be attempting this on Chimps. Wish me luck, I'm gonna need it. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna get down a Dart Monkey, go for Crossbow, quick shots, now we're gonna get Alchemist down, and we're dead. Before you get Alchemist. Okay. If I was gonna beat this challenge, I needed to act extremely quickly, and there wasn't much room for mistakes. We can do this. Alchemist. Oh, no. Oh, we got Alchemist. Sweet. We got the wrong path, though, and we're dead. Shut up. I also needed the best placement for my towers. That way I would have the best chance of surviving. Alchemist, okay, and then, let's get a village down. Let's go jungle drums. Okay, regrow blocker, I don't even know. Oh my gosh, super rookie, bottom pass, super rookie. And during moments like this where I didn't have a set strategy, my best possible chance of surviving was simply reacting and placing as many towers as I could. I don't even know what's happening right now. I really have no freaking idea right now, guys. I'm just trying to put down monkeys and stuff, and it's like absolutely insane what's happening right now. Simplicity was essential for this challenge, so I heavily relied on towers like the Crossbow Master and the Glaive Lord. Oh my gosh, I think we won. Dude, this is insane. That happened way too fast. I think we did it though. I've never talked so fast in my life. Okay, first map done, on to the next one. Since the last strategy I used seemed to work very well in the previous map, I thought I'd give it a try and use the same strategy on this map. But I was still struggling getting the towers down fast enough. Can you get Alchemist down? And we're dead. We have like no time in between buying towers. This is so ridiculous. We're using the same strategy, but that is because we kind of need to, right? We're just kind of like doing the same to be like, but like think about it. It's actually a good strategy. It might not work on every map though. But it did work on this map. Let's go. Now that we got 4 maps out of the way, that means we still only have 70 more maps to beat. And on the next map, I thought I'd switch things up by getting down the helicopter, which would lead me into discovering the best strategy for expert maps. But this time we're gonna go for the heli. We're gonna go top path. We should be able to afford it. Crossbow Master is good, and then I want the village. If we can get down a village, that'd be great. We're actually gonna go top path. We're gonna go top path on it, and Rego training. Perfect. And then we can probably afford the Apache Prime. Boom, Apache Prime, and then this should do the trick. We did win. Okay, whew. Now it's time to play on everybody's favorite monkey village. And they're about to get invaded by a lot of balloons. Hypersonic balloons. So fast, in fact, that I could barely react in time. So, yikes. Okay, this is already a lot harder than last map. Maybe we need better placements. Boom, just like that. And then village. And then boom, just like that. And then get this guy down. Okay, and then we're going to try to buy the Crossbow Master. Now we have a second to think. I think we're gonna go for the Druid. We're gonna go for Druid middle path. Just like this. Druid. Oh, we can get it in time. Perfect. Okay, and then I don't know, helicopter. Sure, why not? Helicopter. Boom. All right. And then this is all we should need, right? This should like defend. Maybe we'll get down Glue Gunner just in case. Oh, Glue Gunner's goated like that. We won! That was really close. I saw them bat like 5 centimeters from the exit. This one's going to pose an interesting challenge for us, since we're going to have to wait for different spaces to open. But since the rounds are going by so fast, we shouldn't really have to worry about that. We should just have to worry about placing the towers down fast enough. But something I didn't foresee was by the time the tree's removal animation was over, and you could actually place towers down in that square, so many rounds went by. We lost right as the spots opened up. And after many attempts later, I finally made it past round 40 and was fumbling my way towards victory. I have no idea what's happening right now. I just am trying to buy stuff right now. I'm trying my best right now, and it is not working out very well. I'm just like freaking out. I'm losing my mind here. I'm actually losing my mind. What am I supposed to do? Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. And somehow I managed to win just by spamming random towers like I had my head cut off. Literally, I couldn't form a coherent word. That was so intense. But I doubt this would work for me for very long, so I needed a sound strategy. And with the crossbow master at the core of my strategy, I started beating easy maps with first try. Let's go. We're getting better at this. That is, until we got to Lotus Island. And from my first attempt, I realized this wasn't going to be a walk in the park. So we're gonna go Buccaneer, we're gonna go die, apparently. And I was committed to making the Buccaneer work, but looking back now, that was probably a big mistake. Do we really try to use the Buccaneer ability when the game's going at 100 times speed? And just trying to use the ability in time before round 40 was over was almost impossible. No! We're literally so slow, 100 times speed's insane. Or the Buccaneer would pop the Moab before it could use its ability. Okay, spam ability. What? And after 18 failed attempts, I finally realized I needed to change my strategy. So now we're gonna get airship. Now we can actually just afford the... Actually, we're gonna do this. Okay, and then we're gonna get the aircraft flagship. I didn't mean to buy that, but I guess. And then I want to get the primary expertise, because that is a goated thing to have. And then top path, I guess we're getting top path ace monkey. I didn't really mean to do that, but anyways, we'll get the flying fortress. Or the sound is completely cut out on my computer, by the way. Oh my gosh. But we've finally beat this. We have tried so many times. After Lotus Island, we went back to breezing past the beginner maps. Oh, let's freaking go. And just like that, we beat it. Yo, first try. Let's freaking go. Ooh, Inferno. And we did it. Yeah, okay. Please hold. Oh my gosh, we won. We should actually just win. Like, actually. Yes, dudes. We were even able to use some less than optimal strategies to beat the beginner maps. That actually worked. And after beating logs, we were finally done with the beginner maps, and we're ready for a bigger challenge. Which would be the intermediate maps. And the first one we have to beat is Sulphur Springs, which is a really good map for submarines, so that's exactly the strategy that I used. Go submarine, put a submarine in the back, and then we're gonna get another submarine. Now we're gonna get the sub commander if we can. Now maybe we get another submarine monkey, and we won. Okay, nice. I was starting to think the intermediate maps were gonna be easy, but then the very next map was Water Park. I think actually Boomerang Monkey is going to be the play here. So we'll get down the Boomerang Monkey like over here. And we'll start the rounds and... I was struggling to just get past the first round. What do we do? I tried starting with my hero, but that didn't work. So I decided to give Quincy a try. I'm sure we can do this. Maybe this is the first spot for Quincy. Oh my gosh, that is actually the spot. Oh, yes. Okay, that's a great spot for Quincy. Boom, right there. And then we're gonna go for Boomerang Monkey. With Quincy in a good placement, I was able to get farther and farther into the game. Until eventually, I even got to round 100. We actually died. Wait, guys, no way. We died on round 100. And in fact, it took us another 26 minutes for us to get to that point again. But this time, I was much more prepared for round 100. Gotta get that Buccaneer. And then let's see if this will work. I was so relieved to have finally won. Hopefully there's no other maps like that. Okay, now this map is going to be really interesting. And interesting it was, because it took me over 1 hour of trying to beat this on chimps to realize that it was impossible. So I decided to just play on hard mode. Okay guys, I give up. So we're gonna try on hard mode. And this is still going to be really difficult, but it might actually be possible. We shouldn't die to leads anymore. And then we're going to get up like this. And we're going to get the Buccaneer. Top path. Okay, and then we're going to get the village. Get camo on it. Then we're going to get this. We're going to go with the flagship carrier. And then that should be it. I mean, this is such a difference. Such a difference. Oh, chimps is just too hard on this map because you leak But we actually did leak down to 15 lives, so that's kind of crazy. After finally beating the last map, it was time for one of the worst maps for this challenge. This is like the worst map to try to beat. Since the game was so sped up, the panels kept moving so fast that you couldn't even click on your monkeys. I mean, just look at this. There is literally no time to click and upgrade on your towers. After trying to play normally, I realized any towers I put under the panels would be completely useless. So I only put Quincy under the panels, and I tried to get all my defense outside of the panels so I could actually access them. Necromancer, then Ace Monkey, and then the helicopter. Okay, now we get Spectre. Now we get Spectre. Oh, wait, we're gonna do it. Oh my gosh, we did it. Yes! The rest of the intermediate maps were actually fairly simple. Whew, that wasn't so bad. With my strategy mainly focusing around the Alchemist, Crossbow Master, and the Apache Dart Ship. And of course, I did mix up my strategy in case another tower would work better for a certain map. But no matter what, we were still able to beat every single map within 2 to 3 tries, and things were looking good. Yo, that's insane! As I continued the challenge, I was continuing to refine my strategy. I would start off with Quincy, then I would place a Dart Monkey and go bottom path. Next, I would play an Alchemist and get a Berserker Brew. And I had to be quick about that because otherwise I would die to leads. Then I would place a Heli by the Alchemist and go top path. And after upgrading to the Apache Dart Ship, I would get the Crossbow Master and then Stronger Stimulant. And after winning, we were still left with almost $40,000. And this strategy even worked on Rake, which I consider one of the hardest intermediate maps. And with that map beat, it was time for the advanced maps. Well, actually, we did forget one because I forgot to record it. But as you can see, we won. The first advanced map was Castle Revenge, which we beat extremely quickly. Yeah, I'm just kidding. It took us a long time to beat. Well, except for this map, because Quincy's really good on this map. Can we get the Apache Dart Ship? We can! Oh my gosh, there's no way we're beating this map on the first try. Yo, Quincy's the best. He's the best hero ever. Oh boy. I forgot about this map. There wasn't many options for us strategy-wise. I needed towers to be permanent because I didn't have time to replace them and get the upgrades back. The only towers I could really use were submarines and buccaneers. And to be honest, this strategy wasn't working very well. I tried getting down towers like the helicopter, but I struggled to place it in time. Bruh. And all the while, I was making lots of mistakes, which kept making me more and more frustrated. If I have to hear that ice one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind. And this might have been bearable if I had allowed myself powers. And we don't even have floating devices. That is unfortunate. At this point, I was about ready to try anything, because what I had going on was not cutting it. Interesting enough, I just found out that the polar bear actually has a range. That's actually a cool little feature I didn't realize about this map, so it might be possible to do this. With my newly acquired knowledge, I realized I could rely more on my submarine monkeys, since the polar bear never gets sold, and it allows the submarine monkeys to target the balloons by it. But just when I thought I was gonna make it, I fumbled the ball and made a huge mistake. Wrong path. I hate when I do that. But the very next game, I was able to fix my mistake, and I got the right Buccaneer path. Okay, now we get Flagship Carrier. We should be able to afford it. Oh my gosh, now we get Glue Monkey. Wrong path, but hopefully the same result. Let's go. I never want to do that again. That was painful. Now, this map is going to be absolutely insane on 100 times speed, so we're doing it on medium. And of course, for the expert maps, we're probably gonna have to do them on easy mode, because otherwise they're just impossible, as we know that's impossible to beat expert maps on chimps if you're doing it at 100 times speed. And as I started playing and proceeding with my normal strategy, I realized there was no place for heli. Okay, well, we have to restart because we were messing around. So I tried getting the ace monkey instead. Oh. Well, it was clear my normal strategy was not going to work on this map. But it wasn't until I made a mistake that I happened upon the solution. I tried to upgrade the druid to Druid of the Jungle, but I accidentally bought Ball of Lightning. Oh, wait, we had enough for the Crossbow Master. Wait, we just accidentally found the solution. Once we get the Crossbow Master down, then we win. Get the druid down, go top path, Ball Lightning, and then we go Crossbow Master, and this gets us the victory. No way. I was not expecting the answer to be druid. It was starting to seem like luck was on my side, and it really felt like the advanced maps were getting easier. Yo, first try? No way. And everything was going pretty smoothly. That is, until I had to play on gear. Yeah, this one's gonna be funny, because since the game's going so fast, this big gear in the middle should be just spinning around super fast. Alright, let's see if this... Oh my gosh. What is that? My strategy was just not gonna work on this map. They're going around so fast I can't click on them. I needed a good starting tower. Snipers weren't gonna work, and neither was the ace. Then I remembered there's a hero with infinite range, and that hero is Corvus. After placing down my Dart Monkey, I was able to save it for Corvus and get down a heli. I'm spamming the upgrade button. I'm spamming it. Oh, come on. Yes, we got it. Ooh, we just won. And that was the moment I discovered the strategy that would carry me through the rest of the advanced maps. This strategy is insane. First try. No matter what advanced map I played on, it seemed like this strategy worked perfectly on it. Except on High Finance, where I had to get the Alchemist down for leads. And for some reason, I hadn't thought about using Corvus's spells. But that still didn't matter because we were flying through these advanced maps. This strategy is so good. And before I knew it, I had beaten all 17 advanced maps.
I'm in danger!
Then it was time for the expert maps. And the first one we had to beat was Glacier Trail. And this one might be the actual hardest one out of all of them because it freezes towers. Like, it's an interesting idea, but a terrible thing to actually try and play. And the only monkeys that don't freeze are ice monkeys because they're already frozen. But having to rely on them for defense was going to be really challenging. Okay, we're going to get a Dart Monkey down. And hopefully this works, and we died already. We also needed to spread our monkeys out in between rounds so that they didn't freeze all at the same time. Oh man. Okay, maybe we get a ninja monkey first. Then we get an ice monkey down. Then we get an alchemist down. We go embrittlement, and then we go for Bloonjitsu. We go Bloonjitsu, and then we get down a helicopter. Oh, we got to round 40! No way! Oh my gosh! Wait, we could do this. We had somehow managed to get to the final round. All I needed to do was get down the helicopter faster. Okay, so then we get down an alchemist. We go bottom path. We get ice shards, and then we upgrade to Bloonjitsu. Okay, then we get up the heli, and just like that, we managed to win. But just barely. And the very next map we had to play was going to be even harder. 4 different paths for the balloons to follow, which is absolutely insane. Now, the hardest part about this map was going to be having defense spread out evenly along the 4 tracks, and having to upgrade all those towers so quickly. And that's why I started with Corvus, because he has infinite range, but he just wasn't cutting it. When I slowed the game down, I could see that his spirit didn't know which balloons to pop, and having to travel across the map to defend each path really left me vulnerable. Realizing Corvus wasn't going to work, I switched to Geraldo. But even with all his gadgets, I still wasn't able to win. And the only way I was able to make any progress was to retry every level that I died. I had tried to win so many times, and this was the only way that I could win. So we'll put down one of these. And we won. Okay. We managed to technically win with just 1 life. After repeatedly losing and retrying every round, until we finally won. Feeling discouraged, I moved on to the next map. If every expert map was going to be as difficult as the last one, this was going to take me hours and hours to complete. I hadn't had very much experience on expert maps, so I decided to give Corvus another shot because he did really well on the advanced maps. Oh, I didn't know these things moved. We got to round 19 with just Corvus. Looking back now, I might have been able to win with just using Corvus's spells. But for some reason, I wasn't thinking about that. I think we're going to try to get down to Alchemist. And then we're going to upgrade our Dart Monkey. And then, we upgraded Alchemist. Sweet. Sweet. We won. No way. We won. Oh, Corvus for the win. The next map we had to beat was Dark Ravine. And I was feeling less than optimal about it. Our strategy was just not working. And we kept leaking way too often. Okay, we got to round 30, all the way to round 30, and I think we died because the balloons were sent on the right side. Yes. Okay, they went to the right. And it wasn't until many attempts later that I finally thought about using Corvus's spells. I could try using some of Corvus's spells? The game was going by too fast for me to be able to micro anything. If his spellbook was closed before I could use it, I didn't even have enough time to open it. Oh, I didn't have the spellbook open. See, I don't even have time to open the spellbook before we die. That's how fast everything is. I knew if I could just use one of Corvus's spells, I might be able to win. But I was struggling to just use one. This is so ridiculous. I can't even open up his spellbook. How do you cast a spell instantly? You have to click cast, right? Oh, you can drag and drop. Oh, you could drag and drop. I totally forgot about that. That saves like 2 or 3 seconds worth of time. After I learned to keep his spellbook open, and that I could drag and drop his spells, I could finally use them in time. We won? I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. We won. Oh. Surely, if this strategy worked on Dark Ravine, it could work on every other expert map. So we can get him down. Our Dart Monkeys do nothing, so there's no point even putting them down. And then we get submarine monkeys, and we go top. We go leads like this. We get commander. Okay, we get missile. We get. Oh, and we won. 1 Dart Monkey. I don't think he's actually able to attack anything. We can actually fit a helicopter down. Perfect. And then we can use Corvus's spells. Using Corvus's spells made the expert maps seem easy. And the only time Corvus had trouble was when the map had multiple lanes. But even those maps weren't a problem after I learned when to use Corvus's spells. I'm surprised this is working. I'm really surprised, actually. We used his spell. Oh, we used it. Yes. We're gonna dismiss it, then use it again. We won! Ah, yes! So we're gonna try the same strategy as last time and go for this and see if it actually will work or not. Let's see if this will actually work. Spells, use this, use that. You just keep, I'm just gonna keep using this. No way, we won? With this strategy, I was able to beat every single expert map on the first try. And then we got to hashtag ouch. Surely this strategy doesn't work on hashtag ouch. If we actually are able to do this, I'm gonna be so freaking surprised. Use lightning spell, and then just keep using this until we win. No. We won. Wait, we won on hashtag ouch, guys. Can't believe I found this strategy. It's incredible. We had finally beaten every single map on 100 times speed. Well, actually, we hadn't beaten every map. We still had to beat every single custom map made by every player. Yeah, I'm just kidding. But if you guys actually want me to do that, let me know by leaving a like and commenting down below if I should beat every single player-made map. But I couldn't say I beat every map in BTD6 without beating Blondes.